lesson number 9. And inshallah, I hope you will benefit from this lesson again. So let's start our lesson. Okay, so inshallah, we will start the lesson with the dua, and then we will have a quick review of the last week's lesson. We will do the shout outs. And then in today's lesson, we will be talking about a very important topic, which is our special Islamic occasion, which is called Hajj. And Hajj is approaching soon as well. So we will be, in today's lesson, we will be talking all about Hajj. Then we will do some practice questions for you to complete at home. And then we will do the Kahoot challenge or quiz live in the classroom about Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, which is our 12th Imam. And inshallah, we will end our lesson with the dua of Imam al-Zamana. So let's all make our dua hands and start our lesson. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi zidni ilma. My Lord, increase me in knowledge. Inshallah. Okay. So let's have a quick review of the last week's lesson. What we did in the last week. In the history, we talked about Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, which is our 12th Imam. We talked about where is he and why is he hiding. And in the akhlaq, we talked about saying inshallah before completing any work or before doing anything. And also we talked about in akhlaq not to be selfish and being kind and caring towards other people, and also being kind to our parents who have given us birth. This was our last week's review. Now let's come to the shout out. So Jazakallah once again for completing your fiqh tests and also about the fiqh word search and also doing your Kahoot challenge, those who could not do it in the classroom. So a big shout out to Abbas Ali, once again, Sayyida Ajia Rizvi, Mujtaba Haider, Muhammad Jawad, Ghazi Sunasira, Mazahir, Hadia Naqvi, Muhammad Naqi, and Ali Hasnan. So well done and Jazakallah to all you little children who have, mashallah, who've been very regular and who complete all their homeworks on time. So well done once again. So let's now move on to our today's lesson, which is about a very special occasion, and it is in the part 5 of your book. So in case if you are not able to find it in the book, it is right at the end of the book, okay? So the special occasion is Hajj. Now what is Hajj? In English, we call Hajj is the pilgrimage or going to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can you see the picture? This picture is of Khana Kaaba. Now what is Khana Kaaba? Khana Kaaba is the house of Allah. And it is the first house which is built on earth for the purpose of prayer. So this was the first house, or kind of you can say the first mosque where the prayer has been done, and it is called Khana Kaaba. It's all black. Probably all of you know about this already and see it in the television most of the time. So who built the Kaaba? Basically, Allah ordered the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, who is another prophet of Islam, to build the Kaaba in the Makkah. Now Makkah is the city where the Kaaba is actually situated. Okay, and we will also see an interesting story about the Prophet Ibrahim, that how did he actually build the mosque. So we will be learning about that soon. So for you, just to remember is that the Khana Kaaba is the first house. It is the house of Allah, and Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam has built it, and it is situated in the city of Makkah. And Hajj is basically the pilgrimage which is performed every year. Every year, many people go to Makkah to perform the Hajj. And as we all know, and I have already told you in the previous lessons, that we have got Islamic months and we have got English months. In English months, we have got January, February, March, and so on. Similarly, in the Islamic months, we have got Muharram, Safar. Similarly, we have got another very blessed month, which is called the month of Zil Hajj. And the Hajj is performed in the month of Zil Hajj, which is coming from tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, it is starting soon as well. And inshallah, you will be celebrating the Eid al-Azha, which comes after the completion of the Hajj as well. So what is performed? Hajj is performed in the Islamic month of the Zil Hajj. And every year, lots of people, lots of Muslims, many people from all around the world, they come to Makkah in the house of Allah to perform the Hajj. Okay, so what they do is they go around. You must have seen in the videos or in the TV that they go around the Kaaba 7 times. Okay, they go round and round, round and round the Kaaba. And when they go around the Kaaba, this is basically called the tawaf. They are doing the tawaf of house of Allah. Okay. And Allah has given a lots of rewards for those people who actually visit his house. It's just like, you know, sometimes you visit your aunt's house, your uncle's house. And similarly, when you visit the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is Khana Kaaba, then Allah rewards you with lots of number of blessings. And also those people who cannot actually go to the Kaaba, what they do is they pray at home, just like you and me and your parents and your family members. What they do, when they pray, do they pray in any direction? Like, do they spread the prayer mat in any direction? No. They always put the prayer mat in the direction of the Kaaba. So that's what we as Muslims have to do, that whenever we are doing our prayer, we put the prayer mat in the direction of Kaaba. And also, when the Hajj is completed, then we celebrate the Eid al-Adha, or it is also called the Eid al-Hajj, every year to remember the Prophet Ibrahim's sacrifice. Now, what was the Prophet Ibrahim's sacrifice? We will just watch that story in a minute. Okay, so let's just watch the story of the Prophet Ibrahim, that he had a sacrifice. Who was the Prophet Ibrahim? Let's all go to the story now and then watch the story together. And I want all of you to listen to the story very carefully, because I will be asking questions from the story. Okay?
Allah sent many prophets to spread the message of Islam. The Quran is a guide for all of Allah's followers, and in the Quran there are 25 prophets mentioned. One of these prophets is Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, and today I'm going to tell you his story. When Prophet Ismail grew up, Hajra, peace be upon her, the mother of Ismail, died. Ismail was very sad, so his father, Prophet Ibrahim, visited him in Mecca to comfort him. At that time, there was no place for people to worship and talk to Allah. So, one day, Allah told Ibrahim to build a house for people to pray. Ibrahim told Ismail about Allah's orders and asked him to help. Ismail agreed. While Ismail used to carry the stones, Ibrahim used to pay them, and together they built the house, which is now known as the Kaaba. While building the Kaaba, they were saying, "O our Lord, accept this service from us. Verily, you are the all-knowing." While Ibrahim was building the Kaaba, he was standing on a large rock. Allah softened this rock, and the shape of Ibrahim's bare feet was left in.
Okay, it seems like you're not able to see the video, so let me share my screen. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, here we are. Thanks for letting me know, because I assumed that you are all able to. So let's just play it again and then watch the story of. Please let me know if you are still not able to see the video. Okay.
Allah sent many prophets to spread the message of Islam. The Quran is a guide for all of Allah's followers, and in the Quran there are 25 prophets mentioned. One of these prophets is Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, and today I'm going to tell you his story. When Prophet Ismail grew up, Hajra, peace be upon her, the mother of Ismail, died. Ismail was very sad, so his father, Prophet Ibrahim, visited him in Mecca to comfort him. At that time, there was no place for people to worship and talk to Allah. So, one day, Allah told Ibrahim to build a house for people to pray. Ibrahim told Ismail about Allah's orders and asked him to help. Ismail agreed. While Ismail used to carry the stones, Ibrahim used to pay them, and together they built the house, which is now known as the Kaaba. While building the Kaaba, they were saying, "O our Lord, accept this service from us. Verily, you are the all-knowing." While Ibrahim was building the Kaaba, he was standing on a large rock. Allah softened this rock, and the shape of Ibrahim's bare feet was left into it. Up to this day, it is still there for us to see. When the 4 walls were completed, one of the angels of Allah, Angel Jibreel, brought a special stone from above called Hajar Aswad. He gave it to the Prophet Ibrahim and showed him where to place it. Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi completed the building of the beautiful Kaaba. Allah was very pleased with them for spreading his message. Inshallah, one day we'll all get the chance to visit the Kaaba. To learn more about the prophets.
Okay, so let's move on to the next video now. Okay, so please pay attention because I will be asking you questions about from the videos. Okay, so next one is about the sacrifice that I was talking to you. So now we will be just give me 1 second. Okay, here we are. Okay, so this is the story of Prophet Ibrahim. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. The internet is a bit slow. Okay, so let's share the screen. Okay. So this is going to be telling you about the sacrifice that the Prophet Ibrahim has made. Okay, so you have to just concentrate what the sacrifice is about. The internet is a bit slow, so you have to be patient. Okay. Seems like the internet is not working. Okay, let's try to share it now. Okay, this is what happens when you are trying to open a lot of applications. Then your internet sometimes gets really slow. So I'm trying to I'm trying the screen. So stay with me. The screen is being shared. Please let me know if you're not able to see the screen now, okay?
Allah sent many prophets to spread the message of Islam. The Quran is a guide for all of Allah's followers, and in the Quran there are 25 prophets mentioned. One of these is Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, and today I'm going to tell you his story. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam had a dream one night in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to sacrifice Ismail, his beloved son. Can you imagine ever having to sacrifice someone so close to you? Ibrahim alayhi salam then came to realize that only Allah would ask him to do such a thing if he had a good reason. Ibrahim alayhi salam loved his son Ismail. He told his son about his dream and what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had commanded him to do. Being an obedient son, Prophet Ismail told his father, "Do what Allah has commanded you to do and never let shaitan get in the way of that." What a beautiful relationship between a father and son. Ibrahim gently laid his son down and was ready to fulfill the commandment of Allah. This is the amount of faith Ibrahim had in Allah. He struck his knife down. With a heavy heart, he ripped his blindfold off, but to his surprise, laying there was a sheep. Prophet Ibrahim turned around, and there his son was, smiling at him. Prophet Ismail said to his father, "Only Allah tests the ones he loves." Ibrahim was very happy that he had passed this crucial challenge from God, and therefore it is considered to be a celebration for Muslims. This is known as Eid al-Hajj, a celebration after the completion of Hajj. To learn more about the prophets, watch out for more prophet stories in this series.
There was this okay. So that was basically the story and the sacrifice of the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. Now let's move on back to the questions and let's see who was paying attention to the videos I just played. So all you have to do is raise your hands and then I'll pick you up to answer the questions. Okay. So these are those who want to watch again these videos. I have put the links in these slides, so you can watch these videos again on the YouTube. Okay. So here comes the questions from the videos. The first question is, who built the Kaaba? Who built the Kaaba? If you please raise your hands, and I'll just see there. I'll just give you a chance to give me the answer. Okay, our first hand is Mazahir Abbas. Okay, Mazahir Abbas, who built the Kaaba? Can you hear me? Okay, let's pick someone else. Alija Nakvi, who built the Kaaba? Please raise your hand if you know the answer.
Hazrat Ibrahim and Hazrat Ismail.
Well done, excellent, yes. So Hazrat Ibrahim, along with Hazrat Ismail, they both built the Kaaba. Okay, and then let's move on to the next question, which is, I can't see the question. Here we are. Okay, the next question is, what is the name of Prophet Ibrahim's son? What is the name of Prophet Ibrahim's son? So we have got next hand Sayyida Rizvi. Sayyida Rizvi. Okay.
It is
Prophet
Ismail.
Well done. So the name of the Prophet Ibrahim's son is Prophet Ismail. Excellent. Let's move on to the next question. Who was the mother of Prophet Ismail? Who, if you see the first video, there was a lady that they mentioned the video that she died. So who was that lady? She was the mother, yeah? So what was the name of the mother? We have got someone raising their hand, is Mujtaba Ali. So Mujtaba Ali.
Bibi Hajra.
Hajra, excellent, well done. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Where is Khana Kaaba? Which city? We have to name the city. Okay, we have got Muhammad Jawad.
Medina.
Think again, okay? That was close, but that was not the real answer. Okay, Muhammad Ali Reza Shah. Where is Khana Kaaba?
Makkah.
Makkah. Okay, so Khana Kaaba is situated in the city of Makkah. Let's move on to the next question now. Next question is, what did the Prophet Ibrahim sacrifice? So what did he sacrifice? Okay, it's a bit like tricky question, but I hope you will answer it. Okay, so we have Mujtaba Haider. So what did he sacrifice?
His son.
His son. And what happened after? Was his son killed? Like who came in the place of his son? Abbas Ali. Let's give you a chance now. Abbas Ali. Sheep. Well done, mashallah. So I hope you have enjoyed the story, and these are all the questions from the video, just to check your knowledge that whether you are sleeping or attentive in the class. Okay, and now the Hajj is also mentioned in Quran at a number of times, a lot of times, and one of the verse where the Hajj is mentioned is in the Surah Al-Baqarah, which is the chapter 2 of the Quran, and the verse is 196. It's a very long verse, so I have just taken the first part of the verse where it says, وَأَتِمُّ الْحَجَّ وَالْعُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ. Complete Hajj and Umrah for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so I want you to also, please note down, pen down this activity for your next week as well. I want you to find this particular part of the verse in chapter 2, verse 196 in the Quran. Take a picture and upload it to your portfolio in the Class Dojo app as well. Okay, and shout outs will be based on all the activities that you will complete, inshallah. Here comes the practice questions that you have to practice word search and question answers. So we did the qaid and we have done the fiqh. Now we will do the history, which is also complete. So in the history, you have to find these words which are under you can see a list. So well done to all of those children who had been doing these practice questions, because the exam date has been live. You can go to majlis.org.uk website and check the details of the online assessment there. And these are just the practice questions that you can practice just to get the idea of how to prepare for your exams and how much do you know about what you have learned. So this is your word search, and this is your the question and answers. Some questions you have to write and some you have to take. Now let's move on to the Kahoot. We had some kind of like problems last time in the Kahoot because I think we didn't share the app. What you need to do is, what I want you to do is, if you are all on your devices, please go to, I give you 1 minute and I want you to go to kahoot.it. Okay, just open it and it will give you a page where you have to enter the game pin. Okay, I will be giving you the game pin right now when I will share my Kahoot screen, and you will enter it, and we will inshallah let all the students to join, and then inshallah we will start the quiz. Okay, so please everyone who is ready to play live in the classroom, please go to the browser and click on www, not www, https kahoot.it. Okay, and then let's start the quiz. So I hope you have prepared the extra the questions that I said. Please research a little bit more about the Kahoot app because there'll be some more questions. Okay. So I will host your Kahoot. Okay. Please, if you can't see the screen, let me know because there was a problem last time. Somehow the children were not able to see the screen. So we will be playing Imam al-Mahdi, quiz. Mhm. Okay, so Kahoot is loading. It says ready to join. Please keep your browsers on, and it will, I'll just keep this on the mute so that you don't need to open the music. Okay, if you please enter the game pin 3914985. And do let me know in the chat if you have any problems, if you cannot see the screen, so that I can. So we have got Muhammad Jawad. We've got 4 players joined already. I can see in the screen who have joined. So let me see. Abbas Ali, Mazahir Abbas, Minahil, if you want to, please join it with your name, the child name, so that I know who has joined. So Batul, we have got 13 players so far. Let's wait for 2 more minutes so that everyone else can join, because we have got about 16 players out of 24. So pin, okay. Alicia pin is 3914985. 3914985. I'll write in the chat as well for everyone in case if you are not able to do it. So 3914985. Okay, here we are. So we have got 19 players. Let's just wait for 5 more players and then start, inshallah. Okay. Have got anyone else having any problem joining in? And then we will start, inshallah, and see who is ready for the quiz today. Okay. It seems like we have got 5 more players who are not able to join somehow. Okay, I'll just name all the children so that you can check. We have got Alija, Aliha, Zahra, Batul, Noor and Abbas, Sayyida Jia, Hazi, Hadia Nakvi, Ali Hasnan, I think, because it is Ali H. I suppose Zaki, Alina, Abbas Ali, Mazahir Abbas, Mujtaba Haider, Taspi, Muhammad Ali, Minahil, and Mujtaba. So we have got almost like 19 players. I think we should start now. Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Please all read Bismillah. Whenever you start your exam, your quiz, whatever work is there to start, always read Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so let me start. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, so question number 1. What is the name of the 12th Imam? It gives you the options. Is it Imam Mahdi? Is it Imam Ali? Is it Imam Hussein alayhi salam? Is it Imam Hassan alayhi salam? Okay, so 9, 10 people have already answered. So you've got 10 seconds left. 12 people have answered, 15. So out of the 19 players, 4 are still thinking. That's fine. Don't get pressurized, okay? It's all about your learning. Please don't get worried. So we have got 16 players who have answered it correctly, 1 wrong. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, the next question says, so we have so far Muhammad Jawad is at the top. Please make sure you read the question for the child and make the child think about it, okay? Because it is for the sake of learning purposes. What is the date of birth of Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam? Okay, look at the screen. It will give you 4 options. Is it 12th Shaban? Is it 10th Shaban? Is it 15th Shaban? Or is it 14th Shaban? You've got 10 people have answered already, and we've got 10 more seconds left. Please take your time and think. Make sure you click one of the options. Okay, we have got times up. So we have got 12 people who have answered correctly. It was 15th of Shaban. Okay, it's a big, big night when everybody stays. So we've got Muhammad Ali this time on the top. Okay, let's move on to the third question. What is the father's name of Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam? Again, you have to think of the father. So is it Imam Ali alayhi salam, or is it Imam Hassan alayhi salam, or is it Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, or is it Imam Hassan al-Askari alayhi salam? Okay, so you've got 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, so 13 people answered correctly. Let's see who is gone up in the graph. It's gone Muhammad Ali. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Let's move on to the fourth question. Fourth question says, what is the mother's name of Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam? Is it Bibi Narjis Khatun, Bibi Fatima, or Bibi Zainab, or Bibi Kulsum alayhi salam? We've got 14 answers so far, and we've got 8 seconds left. 2, 1, 0. Time's up. So we've got 15 answers correct this time, which is Bibi Narjis Khatun alayhi salam. Okay, and now we see Muhammad Ali has got 4,288 points. Well done, Muhammad. I hope you are playing yourself. Okay, fifth question is, which day of the week is associated with our 12th Imam? So now we have got 7 days a week, and which day is associated with our Imam? Is it Monday? Is it Friday? Is it Tuesday? Or is it Sunday? I hope you can all see the screen. Please, in case if you're not able to, let me know. So we've got 13 answers, still waiting for more answers. Time's up. So 12 people have answered correctly out of the 19 players. Okay, and we see who's at the top. It's again Muhammad Ali. So well done, Muhammad Ali. Sixth question. The word Al-Mahdi means, or you have to tell the meaning of the Al-Mahdi. The word Al-Mahdi means master of the era, guided one, one who rises, the awaited one. Okay, so what do you think? What is the word Al-Mahdi means? So 18 answers and one is still 19. We've got all answers. Let's see how many answers are correct. 10 answers are correct. It is the guided one. And 9 answers have tried the awaited one. Awaited one is Al-Muntadhir. Okay, Al-Muntadhir means intazar. It is from intazar, which means that you are waiting for someone. Okay, it was Mahdi is the guided one who guides. So we have got Muhammad Ali again on the top. Well done, Muhammad. 7th question. Imam al-Asr is the title given to which Imam? Which is very easy. I'm sure and I hope all of the answers will be correct this time. Is it Imam Hussein? Is it Imam Ali? Is it Imam al-Mahdi? Or is it Imam Hassan alayhi salam? Which Imam is given the title Imam al-Asr? We got 18 answers so far. 19 answers. Let's see how many answers are correct. Because 16 answers correct. The Imam al-Mahdi is the Imam al-Asr. Now, Asr means the Imam of your time. So for Asr, Imam al-Asr is the Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, and that is particularly the title given to Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam. Okay, so we have Muhammad Ali and Muhammad Jawad close, and Hania is close as well. So good going. Let's move on to the question number 8. Where was Imam al-Mahdi born? Okay, it's a place you have to tell. Is it Kufa? Is it Karbala? Is it Samarra? Or is it Najaf? Okay, so we have got 14 answers and 10 seconds. We got all the answers. Let's see how many are correct. We've got 13 correct. The Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam was born in Samarra. Okay, Kufa, Karbala, Najaf, although different Imams are born there, but Imam Mahdi is born in Samarra. Let's move on to the next question, okay, so let's see the scoreboard. We have got Muhammad Ali on the first and Ghazi on the second. Ooh, and we've got 2 more questions left. So question number 9 is, how many Imams are there? Very easy question. I'm sure all of you will answer this correctly. 10, 12, 5, or 14. So how many Imams are there? Okay, we've got 17 answers. That was very quick. one more answer left. Yeah, all answers are found, and all of them are correct. Well done. So we have got 12 imams. Let's move on to the last question. Do you want to take a break or should we move on? Let's move on. Let's see the scoreboard. Still, we've got Muhammad Ali at the top and Ghazi on the number 2 and number 3, Muhammad Jawad. Well done, all of you. And let's move on to the last question, which is how many ma'sumeens are there? Now, first it asked you imams, now it's asking you about ma'sumeens. So is it 5, is it 10, 14, or 12? We've got all the answers. Now let's see how many are correct. We've got all 19 correct, mashallah. I think all of you knew it by heart that we have got 14 imams. Well done. Let's see the podium and let's see the scoreboard finally. So on the podium it says Muhammad Jawad has 9 out of 10 correct. We've got Ghazi 10 out of 10. Well done. We've got, who is next? Is Muhammad Ali 10 out of 10. Excellent. Well done. Okay, but the score is Muhammad Ali is at the top. So Muhammad Ali, then we have got Ghazi, and then we've got Muhammad Jawad. So excellent. Well done to all of you. I hope you have learned a lot from the quiz. And let's move back to our screen. Please, if anyone had any problem understanding or joining the Kahoot, please write in the chat and I will try to entertain your queries. I'm just not able to find the screen. Okay, here it is. Right, okay. So this was about Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam. Before we end up our session, I would like to answer ask about your queries. If you have any queries, please write your questions in the chat section and I will try to. Hani's, okay. We were not able to see the questions on the app. Okay, so it could be because I asked everyone to join on the browser. So maybe this was for those people were able to join who were on the browser, but for the app, I'm not sure, but I will have to check whether it plays similarly on the app or not. So, but I will share the link on the Classdojo app. So those who want to play later on, they can play as well. Okay, but well done to all of you who participated. Obviously it was all about our learning. And the children, they like to play in the form of games. So that's why we decided to play via Kahoot. Okay, and okay, well done. Mushtaba Haider, I was 8th place. That's fine, no problem. Okay. Again, as I told you, it is not about who won and who is at the last. It is all about your learning and memorizing that how much do you know about your Imam. Okay. So inshallah, next week before the next Kahoot, I will brief you what to prepare for. And it will probably be about Hajj, but I will tell you on the Classdojo app what the next Kahoot is going to be about. But I want to get your feedback. That do you want to play Kahoot in the next class as well? If I give you option to give a thumbs up, would you all be giving me a thumbs up? Yeah. Okay, excellent. So we've got lots of participants who said that they enjoyed playing in the classroom. That's really good. Okay, excellent. Okay, I think we should move on to our, just to remind you, I think the next week's class is going to be our last lesson because it was divided into the 12 weeks period. So the next week is going to be our last class, inshallah. And then there is an exciting thing for you to tell. There is a summer camp starting. And please, those who could not register for these MUS online classes, please let them know that the registration will be open. And I think it hasn't been open yet, as far as I know. But you can always check the Majlis-e Ulama website to make sure that when the summer camp is starting, because it has got lots of activities coming up, and it will be very different from these classes. It will be more interactive, and it will be more kind of like live, and you will, inshallah, your children will enjoy the summer camp as well, which will be all virtual and online. So it will be from July till August, and not, I think, from 7 to 8 weeks time period of that. But it will be really informative, useful, knowing about our religion, health, lots of other things in a very interactive and fun way. So I hope you will all register for that as well. And let's move on to our Imam Zamana's dua. And let's all pray for the reappearance of our Imam as soon as possible. Okay? And it is Khuda Hafiz from my side. Inshallah, you will all be safe and wherever you are. Okay? Oops.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم كل وليك الحجة الحسن صلوات عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك وتمتعه فيها تبيا